So let's go to your
It's
boy.
an interesting one.
This is your guy, man. I remember first meeting Max. We used to play Madden a lot more back then, but I remember Max was a big Eric Berry guy. Let's talk about your boy
Oh
Eric
yeah.
Berry, man. Um, he's a member of the 2010s All-Decade team. He won a Comeback Player of the Year. We'll get into that a little bit more in a bit. 3 All-Pro teams, all of them first team. He has 5 Pro Bowls. Stats wise, 14 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, 5 touchdowns. Look, we obviously know his legacy score and his stats are not going to say much about the player. You kind of had to be there to know who Eric Berry was at that time. Max, I want you to take the floor. Tell us a little bit about Eric Berry.
When he got drafted, and he was drafted 5th overall, there was so much hype about him. And the year they got him, the Chiefs, was like the year from like God, because they remember they signed Matt Castle.
Yeah.
Like they kind of just turned it around overnight with Todd Haley, and he was fantastic as a rookie. He was outstanding. He was feared. Like he would deliver the wood. He was super athletic. Unfortunately, he tore his ACL, I think, in his third year, and then he got cancer, and he came back from it. He beat it, and then he just kind of got hurt, and it kind of like the injuries and the cancer just took away like his prime to me. He got the All-Decade team, and he really had like 4 good years in the NFL. Yeah. Like he was that special for those 4 years. Like again, Ed Reed's at the end of his powers.
Right.
Like right now, right? Like 2012, Ed Reed's done. From 2012 to like 2015, it was Eric Berry show, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He was the best safety in football those years. And I just think if he had a healthy run at stuff, he could have challenged for an A-tier type of status.
Yeah.
He was that special.
I would say at the height of his powers, he's definitely an A guy.
Like, this is why this list isn't just about, like, your accolades. Because if this was accolades, like, okay, Ronnie Lott's first, Ed Reed second, Troy Polamalu's fifth. Like, no, Eric Berry was an A-tier type of talent. Yeah. And that's why I would put him firmly in B-tier, because we didn't get enough of him like a Bob Sanders. Like, dude, again, Bob Sanders and Eric Berry go down as 2 of, like, the biggest what-ifs at the position. Yeah. Like, if they could have just stayed healthy and, Eric Berry got cancer, which was out of his control. Yeah. He was outstanding. I mean, you saw him. You saw him twice a year.
Yeah.
What did you think?
No, look, Eric Berry was a fantastic player, man. He was a playmaker. He laid the wood, like you said. He was an all-around safety. He wasn't a one-trick
Had the
pony.
fingers taped up.
He had the aura, I want to mention aura again. His fit was on point. He was looked at as one of the best safeties in the league, man. And one thing that we got to add to, like, his legacy score, as far as when you go back and look at him, the fact that he came back from cancer, and I wouldn't say he had like a crazy all-pro year, but he was considered to be like a top 5, at least top 3 safety in the league that year. He was big, and it sucks that his career ended early. You look back and you think, like, what if he would have just not got cancer and just kept on playing? He probably would have been an S-tier guy potentially, but the fact of the matter is he got cancer, he beat it. He couldn't play as long as he wanted, but Eric Berry was a damn good player, man. I always look back at Eric Berry. I always remember the mic'd up from him when he's talking about the horse. And he's like, get that horse away from me, man. A lot of great moments with Eric Berry. He tortured the Raiders, man. He would always make some type of play against the Raiders every single freaking year. But shout out to Eric Berry, bro. And you wanted to put him, what we think?
I think B, somewhere in the middle of B. Yeah. I think that's fair.
Big dreams, everything ain't what it seems. Glittering gold, both clean. Not on my team. This organic.